Brewsing Banter Podcast. Brewsing Banter Podcast. What up? Welcome to Brewsing Banter Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the Legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I was reading this weekend.
Mama.
Nah, it doesn't taste like dirt.
My name is Lou Belgium, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm wondering,
does Delaware have an actual culture? This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world, politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
Ooh, we love you, Brewsing Banter Podcast.
I am reincarnated. I was stargating. Life goes on. I need her, my baby. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep a horn on the back of my seat. Shit, the blueprints by me. Mr. Get off, I get off at his feet.
What up? Welcome to Brewsing Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and the brew. With that be the fuel. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, the Legendary Brew Crew. What's going on, fellas?
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
This is episode 275 of Brewsing Banter Podcast. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to the show. We're glad you can join us. And for all our
welcome.
and brewzettes, we are glad you are back for another round of this bruising and bantering and shenanigans. And
Welcome back to the shenanigans.
Yeah, man.
Before we get into everything, before we get into everything, we always like to know what everybody is drinking on, if they're drinking on something. So, what are we drinking today? Lou, look like you was pouring something. What you drinking on?
Yeah, I was pouring something. I have our host for our Brewsing Bash 2 Autumn Arch Beer Project. They have the Big Flannel Energy right here. You all see that?
Big Flannel Energy.
Yeah, Big Flannel Energy. It is a Czech dark lager, 5.3% alcohol by volume. This is a pint can. This is a roundabout as the flannel type of call, around it. Czech dark lager. It says keep cold, drink fresh, share if you must. And this is what it looks like in a Brewsing Banter glass. It's very, very dark. I'm gonna taste it right now. It smells like a Czech dark.
I love a good Czech dark lager.
Yeah, it's that. It's definitely that. I could taste the style and appreciate the style of it. I'm not really a Czech lager. It's not as like carbonated as I want it to be for this taste. It tastes almost like it wants to be a porter or a stout almost. So I'm in that vein of Czech lagers in general. I'll just have just one. But cheers.
All right. You drinking on something?
Yeah, I got this. Excuse me. I got this joint. Throat all fucked up.
You had plenty of time to clear your throat, man.
You motherfuckers, I was trying to stay in bed. Shit.
We wasn't talking shit. We ain't talked this whole time.
Yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. I got this Jones on us. This is what the can looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
This is a rye pale ale. This is Pink Boots brew collaboration here.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Meredith.
It looks like it's the Philadelphia chapter. Wow. So that's why you see the Liberty Bell on there with the hops.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called this Jones on us. So that's obvious.
That can is, I like that can art.
Yeah, I love this can art. It's pretty good. This is brewed at Pagoda City Brewing out in Reading, PA. Can you see that? Yeah, that's out in Reading. But
you
this
said,
is
what is it? Pagoda, like that PAO, real weird spelling?
Pagoda.
Remember in the mall back in our day, you get your ear pierced at
Pierce Pagoda.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever seen that word before.
Me too. I don't even know what it is, but yeah, but it's a rye. It's a rye pale ale. This is what it looks like in the glass. It looks pretty good.
So does that basically mean they make it with rye instead of barley?
I don't know. That's right.
That's probably part of the. It's probably part of the small package.
Process.
It might be all rye, but most of the time it's probably a mixture most of the time. But I'm not sure. I don't know how they particularly blend them.
Right, but it's normally it's either a mixture or all, but it is actually some rye in there.
Yeah,
maybe that's what that means. But it says on this can for the profile, many members of the Philadelphia Pink Boots chapter came together to make this deep amber color rye beer. Its spicy, bready rye base shows off the herbal and stone fruit aromas of the latest PBS hop blend. Both the use of the hop blend in the collaborative process furthers the society's mission of education. And this was actually shows who brewed this one. So it's probably brewed by Jackie and Irina. Yeah, so shout out to them, whoever they are. I don't know who they are, but
I appreciate you getting a can that you had to read today. That's dope.
Yeah, and it's a light beer. It's 4.8 ABV.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not bad. I would say pass me another.
Is that more orange
great.
or like a golden? I can't really tell through the can.
This is more like a golden, maybe amber. But this is really refreshing. It's really refreshing. It's kind of light on the tongue. It's not like heavy flavor based, but it's really good. I could probably drink about 3 of these. I won't, but I would pass me another of these.
And I was thinking the word grain bill is probably part of the grain bill, the rye.
Mm.
Okay. But rye tends to be heavier, so I think it definitely is not all rye in terms of for the mash. All right.
What you drink, Rob?
I'm actually drinking from Wilmington Brew Works. I have their synonym. It's their German style Pilsner. There it is. It's pretty light. It's only a 4% ABV. It's a little different than the Czech style Pilsner, where I guess it's a little smoother. I guess what you would say. It's not as smoother. I guess I don't know if they use less hops or like very little hops. I'm not sure how they do theirs, but there it is. It's like a straw color.
Let's see, move that over somewhere.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's like lemonade.
Yeah, that's what I was great say.
There wasn't a lot of head on this particular one. I don't know if it's because it was the can. I'm not sure. But I've had it in Wilmington Brew Works, and there's a little more head and a little more body to it. But
I was expecting mine too.
Yeah, but there it is. It might be just the carbonation wasn't as high. Maybe I'm not sure why. But I mean, it still tastes good. It's smooth, easy drinker. Like I said, it's only 4%, so you can bust them back all through the day if you want to.
Bust them back all through the day.
Yeah, swallow them all through the day. You could definitely swallow a couple. Why you face like that? I did say I wasn't going to say drink no more. I said I was going to say swallow all the time.
You did. Keep it up. Keep it up. That sounds gross to me.
All right. Well, everybody got.
Why are you holding the glass like that?
I was making sure it was clean.
Yeah, it looked real boozy the way you was holding it too.
Yeah,
it's your glass. It came from your house. It better be. If it's not clean, it's your fault.
You thinking beer clean?
Mine's
right?
real clean. Yeah, beer clean. Yeah, put your glasses up. Put your glasses up. How clean is your glass?
Maybe
mine's clean enough.
That's what it is. Maybe it's not beer clean. Maybe that's why the yeah. But everybody look like they got some good to swallow on. So we'll move on.
I hope so.
But like I said, this is episode 275, and we're going to get right into it. We got something big coming through on our 6th year. Well, our 6th year anniversary, but in celebration of our 6th year in this podcast business, we are doing something a little different than last year's Brewsing Bash. We are taking it to the holidays. Christmas, the big test, I guess.
Here comes Santa Claus.
That's right. December.
Those reindeer.
There you go. December 14th at Autumn March Beer Project, which is in, if you're listening to this on Tuesday, the 3rd, or is that the 2nd?
Nope.
The 3rd. Tuesday the 3rd. You got about 10 days or so. Until 10 days technically, but from the going down. So definitely should go to. I don't know if anybody want to talk about what kind of the beers, because it is a limited pours until they're gone. I don't know if anybody want to talk about what breweries are going to be there.
I could do it. Just help me out though, because I'm going to go.
Right.
I'm going to go off the top of the head.
Go up the top of the dome.
It's hosted by Autumn March Brewery Project, like we said, beer project, like we said. So they have 2 beers. We did drop Tuesday, 2nd edition, so that'll be there. And also Melanated Mashers did collaborations with them called the Blue Label, which will be available. Liquid Intrusion, we did a collaboration with them back this summer called Mentors Magic, so that'll be available in cans. We also have a Saison coming from Liquid Intrusion. Dewey Beer Co. We did a collaboration with them called the Thrills Kills for Halloween. So that will be available in canned pours as well. You guys want to keep going? Because I can't.
Yeah, you got Black Beauty.
Canned pours.
Yep.
Soul Mega.
Yeah, you got Soul Mega.
Black Beauty has a Saison coming. I think a dark
Soul Mega
lager.
is a dark lager. Yeah. You also have Black Viking.
Black Viking. Yeah, they got the
Zinger.
Yeah, and Attic Brewing. Attic Brewing, we did a collaboration with them this summer, and it's called Drunken Melon. It is the watermelon goza, so that'll be available as well. So all in all, it'll be.
Was we missing somebody?
Did we miss anybody?
What about Mac?
Oh, Mac Brewing, yes.
Yep. Mac Brewing. Mac Brewing is going to bring his IPA.
Yeah,
Mac.
So
ooh, he gonna get your.
all in all, it's going to be 8. It's going to be 8 breweries. 5 of the breweries are Black owned, and then there'll be 10 different pours available between those 8 breweries. So
5 of the breweries are Black owned. That's always big to me. I like that.
It should be a great time. There's we also have who all going to be there? Trivia going on. That is the holiday edition. So bring your Black holiday movie trivia. I might sneak in a Home Alone question here and there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could do some classic. You could actually have a category that just says classic Christmas trivia, maybe.
Yeah, because you know what's crazy? Because I mean, when it comes to Christmas, right? When it comes to Christmas movies, a lot of the classic Christmas movies were like watched by everybody, and so it wasn't just like a cultural thing.
And then really
I think a holiday thing.
But I think it all depends on your era as well, because like I never really
that's true.
A Miracle on 51st Street, that black and white joint, like that's the most popular classic Christmas movie ever. I'm more Christmas Story, the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm more of the 80s and the 90s Christmas stuff. And not the two, like I ain't watched Tyler Perry's Christmas. I ain't watched the Chris Brown Christmas. You know what I mean? So
you watch this Christmas? You watch this Christmas?
Is that the Chris Brown Christmas?
Yeah.
No, I like his version of this Christmas though. I like his version of the song, but I didn't.
But you never watched the movie?
Wow, that's a good movie.
Is it? Maybe I watched it.
Yeah, that's the holiday. That's a good black holiday movie.
It's not, and that's
besides
the thing,
Best
like,
Man. Is Best Man a holiday movie?
It's the
Best Man holiday. Best Man holiday.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is the Best Man holiday.
That shit's sad.
Yeah, hell yeah. Sad ass movie on Christmas.
Feels like around Easter or something.
Yeah. Best Man Thanksgiving. They get a little somber.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I know people like around this time, like everything they watch is like holiday themed and Christmas themed, things like that. I never like. I like watching the old shit. I watch the Grinch, like all versions. You know what I mean? I make sure that I watch the digital. I don't like the freeform digital version, the cartoon thing. Not the old classic cartoon, but the newer cartoon.
Right.
I try to like it every year.
You didn't like that one? The one that's like look like that's like up to date graphics. You don't like that one?
Yeah, I prefer the old school I prefer the old school cartoon. I like the narration. The narration's cool, but I prefer the old school cartoon and then the Jim Carrey. They my top two, and then that's third.
Huh. All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What's your just off the top, since we're doing the trivia before we move on, do y'all have a favorite holiday movie?
Probably one of mine would probably be fudge.
I just the preacher's wife.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna say the preacher's wife.
We talked about this before.
Preacher's Wife is probably one of my favorite.
Ain't seen that one either.
Movies.
Really? Ain't never seen that one either.
But you know what? I realized that was creeping up as well. Actually, one of my favorites used to be Love Actually, because that's technically a holiday movie. That's a great holiday movie. But what's The Holiday is slowly creeping up as one of my favorites. I seem to watch it every year, no matter what time it comes on, with Cameron Diaz and Jack Black and Kate Winslet and Jude Law. When they switch houses, I don't know if you ever saw it.
This is Love Actually?
No, this is The Holiday.
The Holiday. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. It's when Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz switch houses for the holiday season. It's actually it's creeping up there as one of my top movies.
I think my thing with holiday movies is that around the holiday time, I'm not necessarily really looking for them. I'll watch them if like somebody else in the house is watching it. I might sit down and watch it, but I don't turn on the TV and look for it. Like if I'm clicking through the channels, I ain't gonna stop just because I see a holiday movie on.
I'm looking for them. I'm like, I'm watching them. Try to get in the spirit. That's how you get in the spirit. You watch holiday movie, listen to holiday music.
Maybe because I don't be trying to get in the spirit. Maybe that's what it is.
There you go. There it is.
Wow. You know, I like Christmas for other people. Yeah, I ain't heavy into Christmas like that, but I like it for people who like it. You know,
right? I agree with you, Yoda. I'm the same way. Like my holiday just passed this past week. So y'all,
when is your holiday?
Dinner time.
I like Thanksgiving.
I mean, I like Thanksgiving only because my birthday is around there.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. Thanksgiving's the shit. But yeah, everybody, this is holiday season, so yeah, y'all go ahead and watch y'all movies and enjoy, and don't get mad if I say I'll pass. That's all.
Thanksgiving was really the shit for me this year.
Yeah, you want to tell them why, or
not having to cook. Nigga, that's why.
Ain't nobody tell you to cook every year.
Pew, Dodge this year. Boom.
Yeah. You look, Dodge next year too. Call it right now.
Like, yeah, I just wait. You never know.
I come back in 2026. Tell them
that's
right
a new
now,
holiday tradition go away on Thanksgiving.
Go away.
Did y'all eat a traditional meal on your vacation, or did y'all just ate?
Yeah, we just pretty much ate. I mean, they try to do something. In Jamaica, they try to do something, but they don't celebrate the holiday.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do they celebrate? Yeah. They don't celebrate. It's no reason an American holiday, right?
Yeah, they don't celebrate the holiday, but they do celebrate Christmas though. But
that's a national. Christmas is a
national. That's no international holiday.
Thanksgiving is a fake story about pilgrims.
Yeah, so it's not something that they celebrate. But what they try to do if you're on a resort, then they'll try to cater to it because that's where all the Americans is at anyway. Because
so I'm curious.
But like they did have turkey.
What did you do?
Jerk turkey.
Yeah.
Curry turkey.
I had some turkey with some jerk sauce on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. And then they had some kind of they did make some kind of dressing or stuffing, that whatever you want to call it, that was like great on the turkey. I don't know what it was, but it was good.
Yo, I'm glad you mentioned stuffing. Low key stuffing is like that's my go-to side. Like I love
that's my favorite side dish.
Really?
That's my favorite.
It definitely got to be made. Definitely don't. That's another one of them things. Don't fuck up the stuffing. If you, don't fuck up the stuffing, because that is a necessity during the holiday. You fuck up the stuffing, you on the list of the fucking up the mac and cheese.
Yeah. And it's not, it never gets the credit that the mac and cheese or other sides get, but it deserves to be on the pedestal. It definitely deserves to hit that mac and cheese and candy yams pedestal for me.
Yeah, so because
if I have a traditional Thanksgiving meal and you don't include it, it's not traditional. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, since we brought it up, if everybody who's listening, hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday. I hope you have a prosperous holiday season as well, the rest of the season, because you do have Christmas and New Year's coming up. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out how I can I'm trying to figure out how I can go somewhere on Christmas too.
Where you going?
All right.
I don't know. My pockets ain't lined up like that.
2025, put you out of here for the whole month. Just don't come back.
There you go. Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's over a month. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
If you do your vacation right and you got to work from home, a remote type of job, all you need is the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, if you do like one of those long, like extended stay type of thing where you can rent out a month or a month.
I don't think I want to stay away from my house that long though.
That's fair.
Yeah, I won't want to stay away from my house that long.
Or just do a double bubble then. Just do a double whammy. Get in, get out, and then do it again in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Try to do something different. Do a cruise one time and do something else the other time.
You always try to throw that cruise out there.
Try to get somebody to do that, man. Nobody want to get on the water, bro.
Everybody wants to get on the water.
It's funny, just like,
bro, that's it. That's the only
when I was in Jamaica last week, you know how they dock the cruise ships over there, like in Montego Bay. So when they leave Montego Bay, you could just see them going across the ocean, right? And at some point, at one point, I was just sitting outside watching one, right? So I'm like, and of course I took my eyes off of it for a while, but then I look and it's way out, right? I'm like, yo, that's too far for me, right? Right now, that's too far. That's like 30 football fields away or more. I'm like, I'm not doing that. No, that's far away, one. And then looking at it from where I was, it looked like it should have just fell off the side of the earth. Like
this guy. But you got in the plane. Bro. You got in the airplane.
Yeah, and the earth's not flat. It's not gonna fall off.
I hate getting in airplanes, man.
You get in the car, that's even worse.
I get anxiety in them bitches too.
So basically, as long as you in the bed, you safe. You feel all right.
Listen, man.
He said, I don't want to be on vacation that long. I don't want to be outside or transportation. Just leave me in my bed. I don't want to walk nowhere. You don't ride no motor scooters, no motor scooters, no regular scooters.
Listen,
no bicycle.
Every time I get on the plane, every time I get in the car, anxiety like crazy. That's why I hate driving. I hate driving, but I hate driving, but I feel like I have to drive because I have to be in control of the vehicle. But I hate being on the road.
Interesting.
Bro, that's a double whammy. That's a double whammy right there.
Yeah. And I'll be out here fighting for my life, dog.
I need to be in control. That is some crazy shit right there.
That's probably why I hate planes. If they would just let me fly, then I'd be cool.
Right. If I could just get my pilot license online, I'll be done this.
There you go. Well, now you know what you want to do for 2025. Get the pilot license.
You got to become a ship captain online. And then you can do the cruises too.
Shit.
2025. Get your pilot license. There you go. You got your goal for next year. Get on every commercial flight and be like, excuse me.
Knock on the cockpit.
I don't know if you want to knock on the cockpit.
Show your verification. I'm certified. Excuse me.
I'll be like this. I have it attached to my shirt.
Look you see the wings? You see the wings on my shirt? I'm good.
Move out the way. You're making me nervous.
I got this now. You calling turbulence? I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna figure this out. Don't worry about it.
You know the turbulence is coming up. Why don't we just go around it?
You want to go
Sometimes you
around the
can't.
turbulence?
Sometimes you can't go to turbulence.
You know how hard, you know how long that flight would be if you went around the turbulence?
Most of the time.
You gotta go to Texas to get to Ohio.
See, I think the fact that they could sometimes tell you, like, oh, we about to go through a rough turbulence, that tells me that they know what they're doing. Like, if it don't just hit you, what's going on?
Right. We don't run into the turbulence. We ain't in the turbulence when the turbulence came. Right.
If they say, oh, it's about to be a little choppy, about to turn the seat.
Oh yeah, they always can tell you. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm solid. It's when they say nothing.
Oh shit.
What do they see? Yo, I need you to go take the class and find out what they see on the monitor that they can see the turbulence coming. Like, what's that?
It's probably wind or clouds. Probably.
Yeah, it's probably something that I can imagine.
I think it's like a combination. I'm gonna believe it's a combination because I've been in clouds before and been smooth.
Yeah, it's been smooth. Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's probably a combination of how they crisscross or
probably,
it's like going against the grain or like something like that. That's a good question. I know.
But it's funny though because I know the airplane was built to handle the turbulence.
Yeah,
but still, that shit ain't no fun,
bro. When you drop like 1,000 feet, it's nuts, man. You're like, we're fine. You're like, whoa. Just
are we thinking? Because I thought we was dying the last fucking 3 seconds.
Here we go. Turbulence is caused by various factors, including changes in wind speed, direction, mountains, storms, jet streams, and so it's a whole lot of factors.
Mm-hmm.
And that means jet streams is like other planes, right? Their thing. Is that what jet streams are normally?
I don't know, bro. You got the computer. You got the computer.
Where's way off topic now?
Damn, this is not an aviation podcast.
I tried to get a pilot on the show.
I tried to too. But they never responded.
Black pilot.
They was out piloting.
Yeah.
They out here in Scots. They in these friendly Scots. But they say less people die on the. I know it's less people that travel in the air, but less people die in the air,
right?
In the car, so it's safer travel. It's safer, but I don't know.
They always say it's more car accidents than airplane crashes.
But then
it's okay with trains or no?
Billion cars. It's like 1 billion cars on like 1 million planes. So like that, you know what I mean? Like, does that? I don't know how that is.
Yeah.
Well, I think the average still makes it. That's why
air traffic control. The whole point of air traffic control is to make sure the planes don't go on the same path. There's no such thing as that in driving a car. Like they have stoplights and they can control that from a center or whatever, but it ain't stopping somebody that want to run through a stoplight.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
when I was in Jamaica, I only saw one stoplight. I thought it was the weirdest shit ever, but.
It was weird that you saw it, or weird that it was only one?
Weird that it was just one.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's a lot of countries, especially most islands. I should say most islands, not countries, but most islands have very few stoplights.
Yeah, they got their whole traffic patterns and everything is just totally like non-existent.
They on the other side of the road.
Yeah, they on the other side of the road.
Yeah, to the Queen.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Or are we on the wrong on the other side of the road? I don't know. However you want to put it. They're on the opposite side.
As long as I've been driving this on this side, this is the right side for me. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have the same issue with trains, or you go with trains?
No, I'm actually not too bad with trains. I mean, I've only been on a train like maybe.
You just have anxiety that you're gonna die?
Yeah. That's why I don't do roller coasters. That's too fast. Could die on there and fly out.
I get motion. The reason I'm not doing any of those things is because I get motion sickness. Like I gotta take a motion sickness pill to fly, to get on a train.
Funny part is
except drive, but I can't listen, I can't drive. I just found out why, but I can't drive and read. In the car.
Right, read. That's what I was going to say. I can't either.
I'm about to say, if you driving and reading, you shouldn't be doing it anyway.
No, I said ride.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't either. I can't ride.
I'm done. And you know what? Also, y'all know this. I can't sit if it's a third row. I can't sit in the third row.
That nigga scared of the bumps.
No, Nah, I get motion sickness. Like it's happened. I was with y'all once when it happened, and I was with my family once. I'm like, bro, get me in the front seat immediately. So
yeah, that ride and reading though, I can't do it either. I feel like I'm ready to pass the fuck out.
I'm gonna send you the reel that explains why you can't. It's really crazy. It's ridiculous.
Sometimes it pisses me off because I'm sitting there, I'm gonna fucking read this shit. I
was having a good time. I was understanding everything. Like, don't look up. As soon as you look up,
as soon as you look up, you be like, oh,
I don't have that issue. Maybe because I can't see. Anyway.
That could be, but I don't know. I've been having trouble with it ever since I could read. Like ever since I could read, I cannot.
But I can remember.
In the car.
Yep. Same here.
Or maybe I just trained my, because as I was talking to my eye doctor before, every time now, if I go from phone anywhere or something close to me to up, it takes a little time for it to adjust anyway. And I was like, why? It was like, hey, your eyes getting older. And they wasn't good to begin with.
Right. That's true.
So maybe I'm just used to it.
Scary.
We kind of went off on a tangent. We were talking about our trivia night and Christmas. I don't know how we got seasickness and things like that. But Rob, do you have any trivia that you want to give us that we could let the fans know how good this trivia night could potentially be?
Sure.
Sound like y'all wrote that shit down somewhere. Was that is there a teleprompter?
Oh, like a script?
Yeah. Sound like one of them corny infomercials.
I love you. Thank you for saying that, because I used to love the infomercials back in the day. I'm like, yo, buy one, get one free, my nigga. Nope. Free shipment and handling, my nigga. Like, I need something. You better give me something. I ain't paying $47.99 for that shit. That shit better be $18 by the end of this infomercial. I used to love them shits. Fucking YouTube and all the other things, and killed the infomercial. Infomercial was good on Sunday mornings.
This is a pretty simple one. In Friday After Next, Craig and Day take on what type of job during the holiday season?
Bang bang. Security guards.
Yeah, I didn't get to the multiple choice. Yes.
I don't mean it. That's my, like, y'all didn't ask me what my favorite movie was. That's arguably my favorite Christmas movie.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. Tons of jokes. All of
Die Hard Christmas movie?
I haven't seen Die Hard either, but I hear that it is.
You never seen Die Hard either? Damn, if you ain't seen it by now.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Who was that, 1980 something?
Yeah, I heard somewhere where he has to say one. If he says one line differently, it becomes a holiday movie. But I forget the line. I was hoping maybe y'all would know it. I know he says like yippee-ki-yay motherfucker in there, but I don't know if that's the line. But it's during if it's during Christmas, yeah, ho 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 motherfucker.
He probably should have said that.
That would have made it a Christmas movie.
I made it factually,
That definitely made it a Christmas movie. Ho 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 motherfucker. And that's easy. That's easy to say.
Yeah, they could have definitely switched that out. Like,
yeah. They probably should say it when they I guess you can't. Why would you edit out yippee-ki-yay? That's not a cuss word.
Well, now it's just people love yippee-ki-yay now.
Yeah,
so it's like,
yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay.
I feel like we've talked about this.
Yeah, because I saw that song
a couple months ago. That's
yo, ho, would have worked.
Ho ho motherfucker, bop bop bop, and shot him.
Ho motherfucker will work in any situation. It don't even matter if it's Christmas.
That's true. That can work in June.
All right.
So I should wait for the multiple choice. My bad.
Yeah. Sure. I'll give you another one. Why not? Who directed The Preacher's Wife? A. Ava DuVernay. B. Spike Lee. C. Penny Marshall. Or D. Casey Lemons.
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna go with A.
Ava DuVernay?
Yeah.
No. I don't think she was even directing at that time.
No, she wasn't. Nobody even knew her name back then. It's D.
I'm just guessing. Because
Casey
I have no clue.
Yes.
That is false as well.
It is C then.
That is correct. It is Laverne from Laverne and Shirley.
Wow.
Was it Laverne or was it Shirley? I don't remember which one it was.
What's her name?
Penny Marshall. Yeah.
Penny Marshall. Oh man, that's tough for me too. I don't know.
It's one of those. It's one of the Laverne and Shirley.
One of them. Yeah, Penny Marshall is the actress, is the redhead actress that was
Does she direct anything else?
Yeah, she directed a couple
things. Yeah, after she stopped acting,
she was a better director than actress. She got more accolades for her directing than she did. Because the only thing she really did, like her biggest role, was Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah,
but she started directing episodes of that before the show was over. And then
what's her biggest movie she directed?
Let's see. She did. It's probably one of my other favorite movies. That's not a Christmas movie, but Big Piano on the mall. I mean, in the department store.
Oh, was that called Big?
Yes, there you go. She directed Big.
Big Piano and
yeah, I was like, is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I never heard of Big Piano in the department store. That's stupid.
Yeah. So she directed Jumpin' Jack Flash. I like that with Whoopi Goldberg.
That's a good movie. Jumpin' Jack Flash.
So she been directing for like 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, she passed away now, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she passed away?
Yeah, 2018.
Oh shit. Okay.
She missed COVID.
She was Laverne.
Missed COVID. It's crazy.
That's what I think of. I think about that.
I do too. I do too.
Really?
I do too.
It's two different worlds, like pre-COVID and post-COVID. I think about that a lot, like daily.
Like daily. What? Like what do you say? At least you dodged COVID.
No, like if I see somebody and if I see something that happened in 2018 or 2017, in my mind I'm like, oh, pre-COVID.
Right. If they died in January 2020, like, oh, they died right before COVID.
I'm like, oh, they didn't even know about it. When I think about Kobe, I'm like, yo, Kobe heard about it, but he didn't know about it. Kobe may have had it. Kobe may have had COVID and didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Because it was 2 months later. I think about pre-COVID and post-COVID all the time.
Wow.
It's a part of my life. It's a part of my life.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. What else did she direct? She directed A League of Their Own.
Okay.
She directed a lot of good movies.
Yeah, I knew she had some accolades, but I didn't know I didn't know these were the movies.
Yeah,
right. That's crazy.
I think her brother was her brother? Is there a brother? Brother Gary Marshall. He was a director as well. He passed away as well.
I don't know.
2016. Oh, you know Gary?
Was Laverne and Shirley? Wasn't Laverne and Shirley like a spinoff from Happy Days or vice versa?
Yeah, it was spinoff from Happy Days.
Right. Okay.
Yep. I'm sure you know. You probably saw some of his work, Gary Marshall. I can't think of any.
His name is so general.
Oh yeah, Pretty Woman. He directed Pretty Women and Princess Diaries. If you know any of those, Princess Diaries is one of my favorite movies. At one point, I used to laugh through that thing so much. It was so funny. Now when I watch it, I'm like, it's not that funny. But
when did Princess die? That's with Anna Hathaway.
No, Princess Diaries. Yeah, that was Anne Hathaway. I'm thinking of the wrong movie there. It wasn't Princess Bride. It was Princess Bride.
From AIDS. Princess Bride. That's Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries. That is what Anne Hathaway. Yeah, that was a cool movie. But that's not Princess Bride.
Princess Bride is a fantasy movie, ain't it?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
The Princess Bride definitely did not hold up over the years. No.
Yeah,
Pretty Woman was with Julia Roberts, right?
Sandra Bullock, bro.
No, it was Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts, right? Because Kelly asked me a question. I guess it was posted on Facebook.
Y'all sure?
Yes, because you always fuck these up.
I know I do. That's what I'm asking if y'all sure. Okay.
Yeah, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
Richard Gere, yeah.
Oh, Dick Gere.
Because Kelly asked me something that was posted on Facebook. And she said, who's a star that people think is gorgeous, but you don't? And I said, Julia Roberts.
And Sandra Bullock.
And she was like, why? And I said, because she's not cute. I said, she's ugly. And then they had the nerve to put her in a movie called Pretty Woman.
She was a prostitute.
And I said, And I feel like the only reason people think that she's pretty is because she was in a movie called Pretty Woman.
Oh shit, that could be a Cheers.
I don't think that's what that is, but
I think so. I think so. If it was somebody else in that movie, they would think they were pretty too, even if they weren't that attractive.
I think
Goldie
people
Hawn
think.
should have been in that movie. That should have been Goldie Hawn's role.
Well, people think Goldie Hawn is attractive. Some people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think Goldie Hawn's attractive too.
That's
More
I think
attractive
she's
right.
than you think Goldie Hawn is
Julia
prettier
Roberts?
than Julia Roberts?
And Yoda's
Yeah.
opinion, in my opinion, and in Yoda's opinion, yeah, she's a better pretty woman.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh, if y'all saying that, then I think Sally Fields is better than both of them.
I think Sally Fields is pretty decent looking.
Hold up. Sally Field, the
Was
Forrest
she
Gump
back
song?
then?
Yeah.
Yeah, back then she was kind of
When she was
fly.
Gidget? You talking about back in like when she was Gidget before we was born?
Yeah.
Come on, man. The
Even,
movie.
even that, but if you say Goldie Hawn and Sally Fields are probably the same age.
Right.
Oh no. Look that up. That's not.
Goldie Hawn and Sally Fields
That
gotta be
is not
around
a
at
fact.
least.
No, are you serious? For real?
They gotta be. They was
Goldie
around
Hawn
at the
is
same
that much
time.
older than Julia Roberts? Yo, no.
Goldie Hawn is 79 right now. Goldie
Goldie
Hawn
Hawn
is 79.
79. Okay, Sally Field.
Sally Field's gone.
No, Sally Field is still here.
Oh shit! Sorry, Sally.
Oh boy, you killing Sally off? Not Sally.
No, I ain't
only
killing
'cause-
Sally off.
'cause
I
she
just thought
died
I
in,
ain't heard from her in a minute.
She was cooking. She had a cooking show at one point.
Sally Field, the nun.
Sally Field is younger
Yes.
than Goldie Hawn.
Oh
What? What? Are you kidding me? How old is Sally
only
Field?
1 year. Only 1 year. She's 78.
But see, that's
ridiculous to
that's
me.
why I said they was around the same time. They got to be around the same age. They were
Yeah.
both popular and acting around the same time.
How old is Julia Roberts? She like
Julia Roberts
59?
in her
Probably
50s.
50 something.
Yeah, Julie Roberts in her 50s.
Damn, that's right. Because Goldie Hawn's daughter is like our age. That's right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Julia
I
Roberts
wasn't
is
even thinking about
57.
that part. And then the first movie I ever seen her in, I think that movie came out. I was like a baby. That makes sense. That movie when she was coaching the football team.
Right.
That
Yes,
came out.
yeah, the
that came out like the
Wildcats
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
I
first
think-
Dangerous Minds. That was Dangerous
I think
Minds.
Julia Roberts. I think it's her charm. I think it's Julia Roberts' charm in the way, like she laughs with her whole mouth. Like you see, if she had feelings, you would see all her feelings. She like ha ha ha. I think it's that spirit. I think it's
Because you see
that
how when
spirit.
Rob did it, when Rob did it, you ain't see his bottom teeth. But when Julia Roberts does it, I think you see both
Yeah.
sets of teeth.
Well, because she also has a big grin as well. So you see all her teeth, all the back of it, her tonsils. You like, bing, 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 bing. Like you see it. That's me punching the tonsil.
Oh, that's not what I heard. That's not what I saw. That's definitely not what I saw.
I thought about that thing. They think
a swallow king on Julia Roberts. That's what you
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Again, we don't want to veer it off. What else have we got going on for? We have a ugly sweater contest. So if you got an ugly sweater, come on.
And the three of us will have unique, one of a kind, ugly sweaters. Stay tuned.
I
hope.
What else? What else we have? We already did the trivia. Ugly sweater. DJ Rhett Law will be curating the vibes. Oh no, is it just Rhett Law? Is it Rhett Law? He don't say DJ, right? Does he say DJ?
No, it's DJ.
Oh, okay.
DJ.
Because, some DJs don't put DJ in their name though. It's just Rhett Law or Uncle Waffle.
We also with your ticket purchase, you get one raffle ticket. You also get to buy more raffle tickets throughout the night. We'll be raffling off different gift cards to different breweries. We got a TV that we're raffling off, and maybe some other electronics that we'll think about seeing if we can get our hands on. But yeah, the raffle, everybody gets at least one raffle. And like I said, other raffle tickets will be on sale at the end of the night. We'll raffle off all the prizes and let you know what those other prizes will be at the night of the event.
Yeah, and because it is limited space, like you get a glass that a bunch of other people can't get. So
right, here you go the glass. It has our 6-year logo. There
dope. That's just dope.
There it is, right there. You got 6 years on there. So everybody who comes will get one of those glasses. We hope to see you there.
Some people can't see it. So for those of y'all who can't see, it's the glass that has instead of our logo, it has a 6, but still has the hops and microphones coming out of the side.
Yeah. So it has something to do with Brewsing Banter.
Right. And the 6 is our Christmas version, so it's a candy cane stripe. It's not a barbershop, it's a candy cane. But if you want to think it's a barbershop or you want to post it in your barbershop, go ahead and do that too. I'll approve it.
Yeah. So it should be a really good time. Shout out to Autumn March for hosting us this year. Tickets are available on our website at www.brewsingbanter.com or Eventbrite. You can just type in Brewsing Bash and it should pop up. I tried it a couple of times and it does come up. So you can definitely get tickets are $55. But for our listeners, if you're listening right now, if you go and use promo code Brewsing, you can save $10 for the holidays. Look at us in a giving spirit.
Right.
That is true. We give them back.
Yes, giving back to the people for supporting us. Well,
all right, don't sing.
Because
that's taken away from the people, not giving back. When you sing, it takes away from their.
No, you paid on your brother so hard, man. It's
and every time I sing, people love that episode.
They actually do like the singing. I don't understand why myself. They do like
you ain't number 2.
Mine is
sneak dissing. You sneak dissing me.
Yeah. You got.
I like to just throw it out there. You want to like creep behind them.
I throw it under and make sure. I mean, you hear it or you don't.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Yeah, so definitely come hang with us on December 14th at Autumn March. You got prizes, you got giveaways, you got ugly sweaters, you got trivia, you got unlimited pours.
The sweater contest. The ugly sweater contest, the ugliest sweater will get an award, or the best ugly sweater, however that goes. Actually, that they get a prize too. So if you do participate in the ugly sweater, you don't have to wear an ugly sweater.
Right,
If you do choose to wear one, you will get judged, and you may win.
Hey,
you may win something.
Yeah, there you go.
Wear your ugly sweater and not your ugly attitude.
Oh, please don't wear your ugly attitude. Please don't come. Buy your ticket and do not show up if you're gonna have an ugly attitude. Please
buy your 10 tickets and do not show up.
All your money with your ass attitude. Don't show up with it.
Keep your Scrooge ass at home and give away your tickets.
Right.
Your 10 tickets that you purchased.
Right, your 10 tickets. You can give them away as gifts. That's an early Christmas gift.
Yeah. What's not? I mean, who doesn't love a good holiday party? There also will be a food truck on site.
Can't forget
Breeze Creation. Crease? K-R-Y-S?
Okay.
I'm not sure. Case? Are you saying case? I don't know. Hey, I should have noticed.
Damn,
we should probably get that right. We should probably edit this part out and get that part right. That's a word right there. That's some crazy shit right there.
We'll have a food truck on site, so come out and fill your bellies up.
Okay, one more time. Say it again so we don't laugh.
What's her? Hold up. Look her up. Just pause. Cut this part. Look her up.
We know how to spell it. We just didn't know how to say it. Craze.
I thought it was something different. That's why.
Is it Craze Creation? Craze.
K-R-Y-S.
K-R-Y-S. Craze Creation.
Oh, wait a minute. But her name is Crystal Price. So Chris Soul. It's Chris Soul Creations.
Oh, Chris Soul Creations.
That
makes sense. I like
that.
Yeah,
that's definitely an edit, so we can make sure we say that right.
Chris Soul.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We're gonna have Chris Soul Creation food truck on site.
That's a word.
So that'll be good. They got some good food, so you don't have to go.
I can smell it.
Riding around, and make sure you get your Uber and your Lyfts, so you don't be driving off on your.
So we can enjoy the night.
Yeah, because some of those beers are big. Well, I know for sure the Blue Wrapper is a big beer. So
is Max as usual.
yeah, and Mac is always a big beer.
I
But and also
think the lowest ABV Max ever done is 9. So
yeah,
it's going to be at least 9, and I think it's
right.
not.
And if you want to go and enjoy some more of that on the March beer, hey, buy you up some more on the March beer because they're gonna have they probably have the blue flannel. I don't know if the other Liquid Intrusion
Will be
collab
ready
they
by
did. No, it's ready. They had a Black Friday. It came out on Black Friday, but I don't know if it'll be on tap or not. It's
Yeah.
definitely in bottles, so definitely you can pick up a bottle of their I think it's peaches. Peaches. It's a stout. I think it's peaches.
and herb.
It's a barrel aged peach stout. I believe it is. I think peach and pecans, or you say pecan or pecan?
I just say whatever comes out
pecans.
my mouth. I don't never know. Pecans.
Yeah, I don't either. I think I say both ways.
Yeah, me too. Like, I think I do too. I don't think it's a right way or a wrong.
I think I say pecan the most though, because I'd be like pecan pie or butter pecan ice cream.
We should
butter
do it.
pecan Rican.
I think when I'm not thinking, it's pecan. When I'm thinking about it, it's pecan.
Yeah, I don't.
They ain't say butter pecan Rican.
Yeah, it's not a
they said
pecan. Pecan.
Well, it's definitely it's a north-south thing. It's a north-south thing for sure.
Is it
Yeah,
I think
it is.
so.
They say pecans in the South.
pecan?
Yeah. What you would think? I would think it'd be different, but it is.
I was about to say,
Right.
I feel like it's more southern to say pecan than it would be.
Pecan pie,
Give me a
But,
pecan pie.
Should I
Give
get
me
a pecan pie?
pecan pie. Because
I'm
people
just
say I
gonna
don't have no
South,
pecan,
I
no
would like
can.
pecan
A lot of
pie,
people
bitch.
don't like pecan.
I don't have no
pecan, no
pecan, no
can.
can.
I ain't peeing in no can. That's not what you're doing. You're eating a nut. Shout out.
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of close. You eating a nut.
Getting in the can and eating the nut, and that's the thing.
If you say so. All right. Is there anything else? I think that's it. I think we covered everything else. Definitely go to www.brewsingbanter.com. You can go there, click on the events, and it'll take you right to the ticket where you can get your tickets. Come hang out with us December 14th from 6
December 14th.
starting at 6 p.m. And we'll be there till 10 o'clock. Just say that we'll be there till 10. But it starts at 6 p.m. We got music, you got the food truck, you got trivia, contests, giveaways. It's not a good time.
Us.
Good time. If you bring your
us,
peoples, you got us. Yeah, it's gonna be a good vibe.
The last thing I would say too is if you're I would say that last year Yoda said that we made the first Black Beer Fest in Delaware, and I was like, okay, cool. This year's we're having 10 different beers to try. I think this is more of a more intimate to traditional beer fest. And I also want to encourage people that don't drink beer that listen to this podcast just because they think we're funny, but we have good guests, but that don't drink beer, that there's a beer. We've tried to curate a beer list so that at least one of these beers you're going to come back for or ask the brewer, how did you make this? Where can I get more of this particular style? There's so many different, there's about 8 different styles, and everything is different. It has different flavors and things of that nature. So it's a beer for everybody at that day. It's going to be a beer for everyone. So I encourage people that don't drink beer to come out and find the beer that you enjoy.
I
Yeah,
agree.
absolutely, for sure. All right. Before we get out here, we always like to know how people can find us on these World Wide Webs, these social medias. Lou, how can they find you?
I'm on Eventbrite / Brewsing Bash.
That's great.
Motherfucker, don't go nowhere else but there. And click on it and click on it and put your credit card number in. Don't just click on it. Click on it, put your credit card number in, and see me and Yoda and Rob on Saturday the 14th.
Right.
Peace.
There you go. All right, yo.
You can find me at www.brewsingbanter.com.
My nigga, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, put the backslash.
/events.
Yeah, I'll get you there.
Purchasing that ticket. That's where we'll all be at. The same place you go.
Yeah, you can find us on December 14th at Autumn March Beer Project from 6 to 10 p.m. You can follow Brewsing Banter Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can go to Instagram for sure. Hit the link in the bio. That'll take you right to get to your Brewsing Bash tickets as well. You can also get merch like this. There you go, the Brewsing Banter hat.
That's dope.
You can get that as well, and the shirts, hoodies. I don't know who all gonna be there merch on there yet, but
you can DM us. You can DM us for that if you want to. Who all gonna be there? Shirt. Maybe we'll have some. We'll definitely have some as prizes for the event. But and also look in our if for some reason you don't remember to go to the website or go to Eventbrite, and you would be in our stories. Our link is always in the stories and in the bios of all of our pages. So buy some freaking tickets, dudes.
Buy them tickets before they go on because you don't want to miss out.
All right. You don't want to miss out. Limited space is available. It's only so many tickets we can get even to be in the space. So once they're gone, they're gone. So don't be that person. Like, oh man, don't hit us in the DM on December 14th. Like, yo, y'all still got they gonna be gone.
You hit me, I'm gonna charge you, but you ain't gonna get a ticket.
Check it. Right. If you listen to this and you're not gonna be in Delaware on December the 14th, buy a ticket and just donate it. You could do that too. You can always support in any way you want, any shape you want. And if you donate a ticket and you can't be there, we'll send you some glasses and merchandise on us to say thank you. That was always the plan. So go ahead.
All right. Well, this has been episode 275 of Brewsing Banter Podcast. And until next time.
Have a good week, everyone. Happy holidays.
All right.
Oh yeah, candles burning low, lots of mistletoe, lots of snow and ice.